Hi Aquarius, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is your weekly reading for this upcoming week. For the next 7 days. All the usual housekeeping dump is all down below with links to birth charts and decks and stuff. Let's have a look. Let's see where we are. Let's have a message for Aquarius. I'm getting that you are running around everywhere. I'm literally feeling out of breath and I haven't been anywhere. Also, if you have a cough, obviously if it's a corona symptom, go and get it checked. I'm not getting it's that though. Something to do with asthma. If you've got asthma, go and get that checked. If you're feeling like a bit breathless, like your inhaler isn't working quite so well, it's like that dusty feeling that you get with asthmatic breathing. But yeah, go and get that checked. Okay, what have we got for Aquarius this week? Can I have something for Aquarius, please? Something for Aquarius. There we go, that card. There's two there. The Hanged One, change of perspective. And that is quite a different perspective. That's looking from the moon to the earth. And you have the Seven of Cups, which is all about daydreams and choices and possibilities. There could be something that you have dreamed about but never considered actually doing. You've never thought it was possible. I've just literally got when you get caught between the moon and New York City come through my head. I don't know if it has any significance for anyone. And I don't know any more of the words, but it's literally going, when you got up between the moon and New York City. So if that song has any meaning for you, listen to it. There may be something in it for you. I get songs come through all the time. So yeah, no, this is change of perspective, possibilities. Literally, you could achieve anything you want to. I'm getting that you can literally change. You just need to change your perspective of how you're looking at the situation. Instead of seeing how you can't do it, look at ways that you can do it. It might mean ending an old way of doing something and trying a completely different way of doing it. And I'm getting, if someone's doing a cycle from Land's End to John O'Groats, they're planning it, do it the other way round. Do John O'Groats to Land's End rather than Land's End to John O'Groats. Whatever the route is, try looking at seeing if it's easier to go back another way. Or changing the route. I'm literally getting change the route a little bit, change the plan a little bit. If you can't do one thing, don't scrap the whole plan for one thing. Find a way around that. Whatever it is you're here about. Six of Cups. Yeah, taking a step back. Seeing if there's another way around. It might be that there's some sort of trip that you want to do. And it might mean that you can... This is going to sound really weird. There's something on the route that isn't on the official route, but you could take a detour or go to somewhere you've been before on that route. Or somewhere you've always wanted to go. You can change the route a little bit and you can tie that in. You'll find a way to tie that in. This could also be travelling around, I'm getting like I'm not round the world. Like you kind of want to do a big tour holiday, like through Australia, New Zealand, or Bali, Indonesia. You know what I mean? You want to do a proper what's the word I'm looking for? I'm getting tour. I don't know why I've got tour, but there's some place that you've always dreamed of going, and it's not on the package deal that you kind of want looking at. So see if there's another place you can go to see if you can tie that in, like a more bespoke travel agent, and see if they can add that into the inventory of your trip. I'm getting backpacking. Oh wow, that just flew everywhere. I'm not taking those because they're all just too many of them. So yeah, there's something, but whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, it's something that you've kind of always wanted to do. There's something, it's just changing the perspective to see that it is possible, because I think you're so focused at the moment of why it isn't possible, rather than going, well, what part of it isn't possible and what can I do to make that happen? It could be money. It could be money that's holding it up. But maybe look to see if there's a way of an old bank account, an old savings account you'd forgotten about, that you could maybe take some money out of. Like a child savings, like your child savings, not your, as in the savings you had as a child, not a child savings that you could dip into. Don't do that. But your some sort of childhood savings, or a trust fund that you hadn't considered you could take money out of, that has your name on it. But yeah, there's some link to something from childhood that means that you can make this trip happen. Or it could be a course. It's something you've always wanted to do, and it is tied to something from your childhood, and you've just got some sort of belief that you can't do it, it's not possible. It's probably financial. I'm getting travel just because the world came out then. It could be a trip you've always wanted to do. But yeah, you've also got the 10 of Pentacles. So it could be that possibly an inheritance is coming through, so you can now make that trip. Or it could be literally, because I'm getting that this is on the inside of a tree, a bit like nuts hidden away with a squirrel hides nuts in a tree. That's what I'm getting. Literally, you've got some money stashed somewhere that you've kind of forgotten about, or didn't know existed, or forgotten. Whether that's inheritance, money put away for a rainy day, this is the place to put it. This is the place. It's time to start daydreaming. The Child of Cups is all about daydreams and fantasies. This is your daydream, and now it's time to make that happen, and seeing how you can make that happen, making decisions. Because I don't get that you're going to be happy until you've done it. Yeah, Ace of Cups has come out. Have we got anything else for Aquarius? You're not going to be happy until this trip happens. I mean, you're happy enough. I'm getting that you're happy enough, Aquarius. It's just this is something you've always wanted to do. It's like a bucket list thing you've always wanted to do, and you've it's time to make that daydream become a reality. Because you've got the 7 of Cups and the Child of Cups, and they're daydreamy cards. But yeah, 9 of Cups again. It's that wish card, the wish card coming through. Literally wishing on. We call these they're dandelion clocks, but we call them wish fairies. Me and the kids. We blow them and make our wishes, and the wish fairies carry our wishes off into the wind. This is literally like a big wish, and you've got the Magician coming through. You can make this happen. You have everything at your all the elements you need now to make this happen. Elder of Wands, you've got the passion. It comes from a strong. The Elder of Wands is like the King of Wands, so it's that in traditional naming. So it's very much that passionate, controlled passion. You kind of know where you want to go, and you know how to make it happen. And that's what energy you're coming into with this Magician and the Elder of Wands. This is a passion project, and you will make that happen. You will find the funds to make that happen. You just need to get a bit creative, because the Wands is all about creativity. A bit creative of how you're going to get around those problems. And I think you're so much in your head about why you can't do it that you kind of need to see that you can. You can make it happen. And then you've got the Emperor on the bottom, which to me is commanding of resources, to expand and go to bold new horizons, new boundary, expand your horizons is literally what I'm getting. Expand your horizons, because the Empress is all about expanding yourself and within and the home. The Emperor is about literally expanding your horizons. They're taking over, they're creating empires. They are literally going beyond what is thought to be possible and making it theirs. I'm going to take an Oracle's card. I don't know why I have been called for that one. I'm still going to do a self-care one at the end, because I'm doing that for all the signs of self-care Oracle. But what have we got for Aquarius? What card have we got for Aquarius? I don't know. This feels like Be the art you wish to see in the world. Your work should not be selfish and dress the part. Well, I don't know what that has to really, but other than be the art you wish to see in the world. Okay, while you're on that trip, this popped in, create a blog of everything, the way you planned, the hiccups that you've come to, that you run into, all those things that you said you can't do. You need to make a note of them and actually physically write them down. Write down what it is that the solution you found for it, the creative solution you found for it. When you do, keep a blog. Once you, even if this is at the end of the actual trip that you want to take, but keep a track, keep a blog, keep a journal of what it did, and share that with the world, because I think what you do will show others how they can do it. And make sure you have the right equipment when you go on that trip. That's what I'm getting from Dress the Part. Make sure you have the right equipment for that trip. Definitely. Yeah, you are going to need to share this journey with somebody else, because I think your point of view, your solution, your way around it, what you do on this trip is completely going to inspire someone else to do similar. And again, it's what you've always wished to do this trip. So I think it's going to be very life-changing, because you have a lot of major arcanas in here. You will find the money. If it's money that's holding you back, you will find the money. There is a untapped resource you haven't yet thought of. But yeah, it could literally be like a trust fund that you've forgotten about or didn't know about, or an inheritance comes in if you've really just lost somebody. I'm getting it could be a grandfather. I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry for your loss. But something from that is going to come in to like give you that financial resource you need to be able to take this trip. The money will come to you, and you just have to know that the money's going to come into you, that you will find the money. Just plan as though you've already found the money, because the money will come. Literally create a fantasy trip, even if you didn't think it was possible. Okay, your self-care for this week, Aquarius, is plan a vacation. There you go. Plan a vacation. Plan that trip you've always wanted to do. Don't you just love it when it all comes together? So yeah, plan the trip, and again, make sure you have the right equipment. If it's like a if you've always wanted to go up I'm getting K2. I wanted to say Mount Everest, but K2 came up. So maybe if you've always wanted to climb Everest, but that feels a bit like everybody would expect you to climb Everest and you want to climb K2. That's all I'm getting. Just, it's something that all the trips that you've been looking for have been catered for going up Mount Everest, the base camp, when you want to go up K2. So, or just something like that. Everything is catered for one thing, but you've always wanted to go to that. So you need to go to a bespoke travel agent and plan that vacation, that holiday. Just dream the dream and it will happen. So I hope that helps, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye for now.